Today, I will conclude my GoPro 12 experience videos. See, there was a lot of heat online about my G video, and in my opinion that escalated so bad with haters that it just shows you how bad the world can be. Now, everybody's influenced by, people that are money triggered, and or will always be two sides to the story, just like the Android and Apple whole thing. Now, I'm happy USB-C's on the Apple. However, now one thing that I do not welcome on my channel is exactly that all that hate stuff, This is real, this is raw, and if you don't like it, you can get the out of here, This is the GoPro 12, and it beats the G hands down. Now let's discuss some topics. I got a couple of y'all. Battery, usage on body, dimensions versus DSLRs, usage with accessories, reliability, file management, protection and cages, and the verdict. Now, in terms of battery, I gotta tell you now, I mostly do like a whole day of video with this new battery. I came from the 9 with the old school blue batteries, these are the whites Enduro batteries, and they're like way better, I can notice that because I'm coming from the 9 directly to the 12, so they do have a longer, like working rate. I cannot give you any figures, I haven't kept that information. Next thing is usage on the body. Of course, I have been using GoPros before and I have not been using Gs, so it's way different for me to get used to the G system. However, I didn't like it, especially because of shortcuts. The shortcuts are way better, way easier to use on a GoPro. That's why I will tell you that the GoPro is way easier to use in the menus. And of course, I'm coming again from the GoPro 9 to the 12. The whole menu is upgraded, like it is so fast and good that I will have to do an extra video just about that. But for now, the usage for me personally was easier on the GoPro than the G. Keep in mind, I'm a GoPro user. Why did I choose to take the GoPro with me on a travel instead of the DSLR, which has way better quality? Now, here comes the thing, like the GoPro is way smaller, way lighter, and I don't need extra audio things like the microphone. I don't need extra lens for like special, field of views or whatever. I don't need to put or drag along extra, accessories with me because the GoPro has it all, stabilization, voice, so audio. I have these lenses, the 52 millimeters, which I put on it for long exposures, or this is the CPL filter. Plus, with the cage on it, it's still lighter and smaller, so I can put it in my pocket always, which is not possible with the camera. However, camera might always be better. That's just, you cannot argue with that. Reliability. One of the reasons that I got rid of the 9 because I just couldn't bear with it anymore. Maybe it was a faulty accessory, I'm not sure, but there were moments that it always stopped at 20% battery or 30, and then it said like battery's corrupted or whatever. I don't know what's up with that, but that just it didn't give me any reliability. Even on the mountain, the one clip that I showed you, 3,000 meters, and then I recorded sound, that was very disappointing. With this one, I have been using it for a couple of weeks now. Nothing happened, not in the heat, not in the cold. I'm into both circumstances, recording the whole day. It's not getting too warm, the battery, it keeps on recording every time I'm doing something. It never showed me any issue. And this is like the first generation that came out. It's not updated or upgraded or, redesigned or whatever. This is the GoPro 12, first release week, pre-order. File management. This one would always be better than, anything else in my opinion. Like, I can plug in a cable, it's Android file transfer if I'm correct. You take over your files, put them on your laptop, on your SSD, whatever you want to use them, and that's what's up. Files are named, in a very good way. It's like the date, time, if I'm correct, but don't quote me on that. But it's just super easy. There's never an issue like the iPhone. Never, misconception about stuff like I had with some iPhone apps that did not show you the date or whatever, because the dates are very important to know when you're editing a video. You want to know what's first and last, right? Then protection and cages. I would always advise you to use a cage and protection, because if your GoPro falls, which might happen because it's an action camera, it's gonna get damaged, it's gonna get bad, you know. So make sure that you protect your GoPro, get a cage like I have right now. You know, it also gives you the option to use filters on it if you want to take long exposures, or the CPL like this one, and it's just a peace of mind, you know. Same as using it without a cage. With the cage, you can use the Arc Swiss mounts on it, you know. So always gonna be easy using the cage. It's like not like a lot of room, extra room in there, so make sure to use it. Then a verdict. So I will always tell you at this moment, always, to use the GoPro over the G. Why is that? Because the quality of the G Action 4 on manual, you know, usage versus the GoPro 8, which is an old device, they just failed. Okay, sensor might be bigger, but it did not outperform the GoPro 8 in low light, which is no excuse, you know, not for me. I did use it with manual settings, so whatever you're gonna say, I'm not gonna agree with that, and this is my opinion of that. I'm not gonna lie to people, I'm gonna be straight up. So GoPro is definitely gonna be the one to go. Verdict for travel is this, you know, definitive 10. You got audio in here, you got portability, you got the weight, you know, like dimensions, what I just said. You got stabilization, you got 5K, even if you use that. I don't use 5K a lot, I'm on a 4K fine, you know, 120 frames per second. And the batteries, the new batteries are so amazing that, you know, you can do a whole day with one if you record away auto, but that's relative always. So we are live from Kensington in Canada, and it's a wrap. GoPro 12, it's a go-getter. See you later, man. Peace out.